The Secret of the Golden Shell. Deep within the whispering woods lived a lonely woodcutter named Silva. One morning, beneath the roots of an ancient banyan tree, she found a strange, round child who looked like a polished coconut shell. He had no arms or legs, but he could speak with a voice like a silver bell. Silva named him Kola and carried him home in her shawl, loving him as her own son. As the years passed, Kola grew wise and clever, though he remained as round as a ball. He didn't want his mother to work so hard in the sun. "Mother," Kola said one evening as they sat by their small hearth, "let me go to the manor of Alaric the landowner. I can herd his cattle and earn our keep." Silva was worried, but she knew her son had a strong spirit. At the great manor, Alaric the landowner laughed when he saw the round boy. "How can a rolling ball watch over my goats?" he mocked. But Kola was determined. He promised that not a single goat would go missing, and Alaric, curious and greedy for free labor, agreed to let him try. Kola rolled out to the pastures, leading the herd with a soft, melodic whistle. High in the Emerald Hills, Kola proved to be the best herdsman in the land. The goats followed him everywhere, charmed by the beautiful music he played on a bamboo flute. While the animals grazed on the sweet grass, Kola would find a quiet spot under a willow tree to rest, his round form hidden amongst the wildflowers. Alaric had 3 daughters, but only the youngest, Opal, was kind. One afternoon, Opal went to the hills to bring the herdsman his lunch. As she approached the willow tree, she heard a melody so beautiful it made her heart dance. Peering through the leaves, she didn't see a round shell. Instead, she saw a handsome young man with skin like bronze, playing a flute of gold. When the music stopped, the handsome youth vanished, and only the round shell of Kola remained. Opal realized then that Kola was under a magical enchantment. She didn't tell her sisters or her father what she had seen. Every day, she brought him the freshest fruit and the coolest water, speaking to him with a warmth that Kola had never felt from anyone but his mother. One day, Kola told Silva it was time for him to marry. "Go to Master Alaric," he said, "and ask for the hand of one of his daughters." Silva was terrified, but when she reached the manor, she found herself carrying a tray of gold coins and precious silks that had appeared out of nowhere. Alaric's eyes widened at the riches, his greed overcoming his confusion. Alaric called his daughters. The 2 eldest turned their noses up at the thought of marrying a rolling shell. But Opal stepped forward, her eyes bright with a secret joy. "I will marry him, father," she said softly. Alaric didn't care which daughter went, as long as he kept the gold. The wedding was set for the following full moon. On the morning of the wedding, a miracle occurred. The round shell cracked open like a seed, and out stepped the handsome prince Opal had seen in the woods. He was dressed in robes of royal blue and silver. When they walked to the altar, the village gasped in wonder. Kola was no longer a secret. His inner beauty had finally become his outer truth. Kola and Opal lived in happiness, but Kola knew he had to prove his worth beyond his appearance. He decided to travel to the capital to take the royal exams. Before he left, he gave Opal a small pouch containing a piece of flint, a knife, and 2 eggs. "Keep these close," he whispered. "They will protect you until I return." Opal watched him ride away, holding the gifts to her heart.